show you. I
All
gave
right,
some
here we
away
go.
myself since you saw me.
Hey, everyone.
Must have left it somewhere.
Getting ready to start in just a few minutes. What did you say?
Oh, she said she gained weight. I said she must have left it somewhere.
No, girl, guys,
It's all the
gentlemen.
steroids I had to take. That's not fun.
This is a transitioning time for me from winter to summer to get back in shape.
Oh, yeah.
I gained about 6-7 pounds in between. And being assured, you can't
Yeah.
understand that. You
Yeah.
gain really fast.
You do.
Yeah.
When you hit that certain age, 39.
I'm sticking with 57.
Say hi to everybody. Phil,
Hi,
say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so we're recording and we're almost ready.
Oh, yeah, we only got 2 minutes left, man. Time flies when you're waiting around for the radio to get to your time.
How do you start this?
Yeah, you'll see.
Well, you don't want to give it
There
out,
he
yeah?
goes. He does his thing. He's
Yeah,
got
do a little intro.
10 seconds to go.
Because I never done this.
Okay, so here he goes.
This is it.
Yeah. What are you doing? Okay, he had 10 seconds
Yeah, we're a little late.
and he wasn't paying attention. He's having too much fun.
All right. Hello, everybody. It is Clumsily. We are online. We're on the air. See, no, I'm messing up just to help you out here.
That just made me feel
You're
better.
listening to KNVC 95.1 FM, Carson City. And for those of us listening online at knvc.org, welcome. It is Thursday noon, which means it is Carson Rural Communities with Phil and CJ. How you doing, CJ?
I'm doing hunky-dory. How about you?
Oh, good. Let me turn your mic up, then we can hear you better.
Oh, good. Let me say that again. I'm
Yeah.
doing hunky-dory. How about you?
She's doing hunky-dory. All right, we got her.
So, well, how's it going out on the traffic right now? Traffic's okay?
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
bad.
good.
Not bad.
Weather's okay. I hear we're going to have a red flag day.
Yeah, it's a little warm. I'm getting kind of.
Oh, no,
glossy
it's
here
pretty
the
warm in
studio.
here. We're in a small room. Well, I wanted to tell you, I brought my friend Shahla here from the Veterans Healing Camp
Welcome,
in the
Shahla.
Hi.
Silver Springs and
Thank you.
Stagecoach area. And I wanted her to come and talk to us about some of the services you provide to the veterans as well as to the community, because you have something new going on.
Oh, we always have something new going on. First of all, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, good.
I'm a founder of the Veterans Healing Camp. Veterans Healing Camp, it's been in the heart of Silver Spring about 8 years now, and we do a lot of different programs. And to reach out to the community, we do a lot of fun things, celebration, and the newest things that you're talking about is a community garage sale.
Yes, it's starting.
It's starting actually this Saturday. So we are inviting people to come in and sign up, and it's free
Great.
of charge. We do accept a little donation if you feel led to it. To be in
Donations
there.
are always welcome.
Always welcome, because
Yes.
that money goes to keep the doors open. So
That's cool.
yeah, just contact us at Veterans Healing Camp, 775-781-2394. It's posted everywhere. Just
Nice.
Very cool.
We'd love
Very
to
cool.
have you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've actually met once before because I went to one of the meetings out there.
Yes.
And that was like
yes.
when I think at the time we were starting with the growing beds and stuff.
Right. It was for our garden, Liberty
Yeah.
Garden. That
And
we
the
started.
garden is beautiful. It really is.
Yeah. And by the way, thank you for all your dirt donation. Yeah, we finally got them.
Nice.
So they're really nice.
Yeah,
Thank
and that
you very
was
much.
donated by Healthy Communities Coalition in Dayton.
And thank to them
So,
too. Thank you
thank you
very
guys.
much. They are being used right now. Yes.
So you have the community yard sale. Is that what it's called? The yard sale, community yard sale?
Yes.
Cool.
Community garage sale or
Garage
the yard sale. You
Okay.
know, we just wanted people come in and feel, whatever they have. Our goal is just to bring the community together
Right.
and get to know each other. And our motto at the Veterans Healing Camp is healing begin with kindness. So if
Isn't
we
that
reach
nice?
out,
Sounds great.
we reach out to community and be kind to each other, get to know each other, and just
Yeah. Right. Help each other.
help each other.
That's what
how
I'm
we-
all about.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help each other. So you have some other services that are available to the veterans.
Yes.
You have I believe it's the AmFam group. Is
Yes.
it's not AmVets? AmVets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I started this just reaching out to other organizations, and sometimes they reaching out to me, like AmVet, VFW. They want to expand their services for for the community and the veterans, new veterans and senior veterans. So the door at Veterans Healing Camp is always open. We connect with them, and AmVet showed up about 4 or 5 years ago. They wanted to expand their services, and they had no place to go in that area, and we set up the office.
Yeah, space is limited.
Yeah, yes.
So
we set up the office. They have a desk. They're open to all the veterans. If you have any case you want to open, or you have a claim that you want to open, or you have a claim you want to know, AMVET is there to help. We all partner with each other to help each other, just to get the help veterans need. So.
And I'm studying right now. I only have three lessons left, but I've been kind of like running around like a chicken with the head cut off. But I only have 3 lessons left to take to become a Nevada certified veterans advocate. And one of the reasons why I wanted to come and visit you when I did and talk to you is because, lots of things are changing in the federal side of things, like possibly the loss of housing for housing opportunities for the veterans. And so that's probably one of the main reasons why I decided I wanted to be a certified Nevada veterans advocate. That's just one of the reasons. And there's a lot going on.
Yes, that's one of the, I am certified for almost 7-8 years with Nevada veterans. I encourage everybody, all this for the civilian and the veterans, to get involved and learn. And I'm so proud of you, because we just kind of brush up on what the veteran.
No, I told you what I was going to do,
and you just jump on it.
Right there, it's like, okay, it's got to get done.
Yes, and you did it, and I love.
CJ's a go-getter.
Yes,
I try to be.
She is, and
I try
I'm
to be.
So proud of you.
The sooner the sooner I get it done, the sooner I can help the veterans and the seniors more as well, senior veterans as well.
Right.
And so, so what else you got going over there? I know you've got that beautiful garden.
Yeah, we have a beautiful gardens going, and we need help and volunteers to help us to plant the trees that they were donated. But we always have different events. We have just a couple of weeks ago, we had the Memorial Day dinner, and then we do flag raising ceremony, and we also have flag retirement ceremony. But what I like to emphasize, that every time we have an event at the camp, we wanted to share it with the civilian and help for civilian to understand the etiquette of the veterans and what are the rules, and kind of like education. So, like, for example, when we do the flag ceremony retirement, we have people like, why are you burning a flag? We are teaching community, for some that they don't know, what is a proper way of retiring a flag. Then we have a little graveyard close to our Liberty Garden. We bury the
there's a lot of rules with the flag.
A lot of rules. And the more we put it out and help the civilian, our community, to understand the rules, it's enlightening. It feels good moment.
That was not taught when we were taking civics class, how to handle your flag when you need to retire. It was not taught.
And we have actually the Silver Springs Scouts. They're kind of coming in, and
that's good.
There's a group of 25 leading with Ann Johnson. They're with us on the board. They come in and help us with AMVAT, with VFW. We do the prayer. We do the great ceremony. We do it 2 times a year. The next time is scheduled for November 8th. People.
Let me write that down.
Bring your, worn out flags, don't throw them in the trash. Save them, bring them at the Veterans Healing Camp, and we, with your help, we retire them.
Isn't that nice?
And other things we did for the Memorial Day dinner or just a barbecue gathering, we honor the one that lost their life for our freedom. One important etiquette at the Memorial Day, we don't thank the veterans. We just create that they are there with us. But we set up the table, the empty table or missing man table. And you'd be surprised how many, it makes me cry and I have goosebumps. People come and ask, what is this about? Just, it's an honor to be able to stand next to this table and explain every little details of why this is about. And that's educational.
Yes.
That's what we want to share. And every
Oh, this
I'm
really
crying
good.
right now, right?
Yeah.
It is.
It's okay.
It is.
It's okay.
You know,
Oh, I love this.
we wanted to share with people and help them to understand. And,
Sure.
you know, March 29th. How many people know what is March 29th? When we celebrate and honor the Vietnam War, and that etiquette for that ceremony is to welcome veterans home. Thank you and welcome home. That's what the language you use. So, you know, for me, that's someone that wasn't even born in the United States and learning everything because my son served in military and came back home, and he's a co-founder of Veterans Healing Camp. To be able to learn all this, it's a great honor. It's just, and it's the work is honestly is rewarding.
Well, that's
Love
very
it.
good.
Yeah.
So, what made you decide to put together the Veterans Healing Camp? Because I have to tell you, it has been like one of the best kept secrets in rural Nevada. So, what made you create Veterans Healing Camp? What was your catalyst that made you decide to do this?
Well, you know, I was speaking in one organization. I have to tell you, this has all come from the heart. I don't have to memorize anything. I was at the event. They asked me to speak, and one gentleman stood up and asked, what makes you better than anybody else? What makes you to? And I simply look at him. I'm like, you know, there is over 45,000 organizations, 501c3 or 501c19 in the United States. There's about 200, maybe close to 260 organizations right here in Nevada. That they help the veterans. Nobody's better than anybody. I'm not better than anybody. We all have work on our own experience. And my experience, my son, my story never changes. He served in military. He's my only son, my first son, and I have 2 children. And here he was off to Afghanistan, and I prayed to God and said, Lord, Jesus, bring my son back. I don't care if he's 1 piece or 100 piece, just bring him. And I dedicate my life to serve the veterans. And he came like a lot of other veterans. And we work on, you know, the broken part. He's right side by side with me. And I purchased the Veterans Healing Camp property and create the Veterans Healing Camp. Put the board together and created 8 steps of healing, which I felt that helps the veterans coming from military. It's kind of like a bridge, help with their transition. So I create those programs, put it together, and that's how I started Veterans Healing Camp.
Isn't it cool? So what is the 8 steps of healing?
Those are like spiritual healing, social healing.
Okay.
You know, with every healing, I have a program, you know, job healing. For example, job healing, we contact the Job Connect and we help the veterans to get jobs. Spiritual healing, we help them with their spirituality. There's no discrimination. You know, there's a lot of military, they serve with different background of a religion, but we find them what kind of spiritual healing, such as, you know,
helps guide them.
Help them to guide them. Yeah. We actually have a church at the camp too. That because Veterans Healing Camp Foundation is based on Christianity. You know, you know, we are God, country, and family foundation, and that's our motto too.
Right.
Besides being kindness, and so
You had mentioned to me that you were working on some other programs, but you wanted to talk to Mr. Elon Musk.
oh God, Elon Musk, he's so hard to get hold of. I have sent him letters and
Are
tried.
you listening, Elon?
I even told him if I was young enough, I would have had a child. I don't know. Was it appropriate to say that? Elon,
That's funny.
I love for him to get involved with this program and
It
help
would be
us.
nice.
Would it be
Yeah,
nice?
yes.
Like, we're like 20 minutes away from his plant and
Right.
Sparks.
Right.
We're right this side of the mountain. I wanted him to get involved, help us to get this program going. You know, he has this mini housing that I want to put on the property. But you know what? I'm at 5 feet tall and 120 pound.
Oh, let's just say 86 pounds.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. And I'm doing all this with, myself because I'm motivated and a lot of veterans and civilian volunteers.
Yeah.
That I couldn't do this without their help.
Right.
And nobody's on a
Volunteers
paycheck.
make all the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's on a paycheck. I like that.
Nobody's on a paycheck. They're all coming with purpose, and they want to help. And we trying to build something out of nothing but the kindness of the community.
It's growing.
And it is growing.
All of a sudden, it's growing like more than you probably thought, huh?
And we're not on any federal grant or anybody, helping us. We just have a small donations that are coming. Yes. We just started a thrift shop at the camp,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we just started and it's not open yet. I have to make sure I'm doing all the legal stuff first. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, we can always use new thrift shop.
Right. And, so we want to call it Didi Box. That was my dream when I started organization. That actually is on our bylaw. So here, after 8 years coming together. So, but anyway, isn't it nice if we have a billionaire behind us?
Wouldn't it be
project?
nice? Yes.
Yeah.
So are you chatting with any other nonprofits in the area that might be able to help you as well?
We are in, close friendship, relationship. Like, for example, Nation Finest.
Okay.
If we ever need a veterans that need a pay for his electricity or the rental or just place to live, we contact Nation Finest. They have been great partner with us. And we have other, organization that help us with that. We're reaching out, but every organization out there to survive, to help continue their own mission. Right. So, but when we
change of pace in this
regime.
But
when they help our veterans, we're grateful. We're grateful that they can, be there and support each other. So
do you have any potlucks or anything like that for folks to come and visit and drop in and say hi? How are you?
Drop off what?
Potlucks, dinners.
We do. We do a lot of our, events, and we do potlucks every third Sunday of the year of the month. Actually, it's every other month, and I think our next one is on July, which I have an early potluck in my house. I do the barbecue, and that's we have our board meeting this Sunday. We're deciding on a time and a date. That always have to be okay with them.
Sure.
And, I'll let you know. I'll send you a flyer.
Cool. So excellent. Definitely do that. Thank you.
Yeah, I used to do the Memorial Day dinner or a barbecue in my house. Then we decided to do it like a few days after 4th of July because veterans normally they don't like to go out on 4th of July.
It's pretty noisy.
So too noisy and
pretty active.
Like that. Yeah, so it would probably be sometimes in the middle of July.
Okay.
People, it will be in my house and nice potluck barbecue. So we go public with that. We put the flyer up and all that.
Great.
Make sure to share it when you.
Yes, exactly.
Please. Yes.
And so that leads me. I want to say thank you so much for coming and all the way from Silver Springs. So that's a nice little drive on Highway 50. the loneliest highway.
Right, it's a good way to get sunburned on one side.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I have one arm darker than the other.
Yes, yes.
That's why you put towel in your winch.
Or
Yes.
wear long sleeves.
Yeah, exactly. And so, again, thank you so much. And I wanted to spend a little bit of time telling our folks that every week now I've started putting in whatever events I can find on Facebook and Carson Now and Nextdoor, all of those different places. I've been putting the flyers in date order.
Right.
Now, if it's more than one day for the event, I just do whatever day the starting date is in there. It makes it easier to find it. But I've been posting those every Wednesday evening on our Facebook page, Carson Rural Communities.
Look it up,
And
y'all.
I think there's like 54 different things going on. It's like, and that's where I wanted to tell you some of the things that are going on. This is nothing. There's so much going on. So if you think Lyon County is a sleepy town, think twice, because
I don't think
I mean
so.
the county and Story County, there is so much going on that it's hard to keep up with that, so I grab what I can. So let's start with
10 minutes.
yeah, the Dayton Farmers Market is on Thursdays, and I believe it starts at 3 p.m. It's
Yes.
in one of the flyers on Facebook, Carson Rural Communities.
It's right next to Pizza Factory for anybody in Dayton that knows where that is.
Right. And then there's free summer meals hosted by the Lyon County Schools. There's a flyer for that too. It tells you where they're at and things. And then one of the churches is hosting a movie night. And then Calvary Chapel, Dayton Valley is hosting this Saturday one of the largest community resource fairs there is.
A bunch of stuff out there.
Yes, there is so much out there. Now, I'm used to calling their little bicycle thing that they're doing a bicycle rodeo. You know what that is?
No, I don't.
Yeah. When I used to do the farmers markets in Fernley, we had one of a couple of the Lyon County Sheriff's guys come over and set off the tennis courts over at In-Town Park. They set it all up with the little cones, and they teach the kids how to ride their bicycles.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Sweet.
so I call it a bicycle rodeo for lack of words.
Are
Okay.
they doing that there?
Yes, they're having something like that there. There's all kinds of stuff. There's health fair. There's car seated.
You get the fire department?
I believe so. Yes. I mean, there's so many out there, and it's not just the county stuff. There's all kinds of nonprofits there and things like that.
Mhm.
So if I can get time to go over there, I'm going to go visit them. And it starts at 10 on Saturday at Calvary Chapel, Dayton Valley.
Chapel, Dayton Valley.
Yes, yes.
And that's over at Enterprise Way for anybody who doesn't know where it is.
Yeah.
It's got a great, big, huge Calvary Chapel right in the front of the building.
You can't miss it.
Yeah.
You can't miss it. I think the hardest thing is going to be parking.
Yeah,
So,
probably
yeah.
going to be parking on the
Yeah.
streets. I would imagine they probably got the back all filled up.
So there's also a kids fair in Virginia City. There's a blood drive going on. All of these flyers again are in the Carson Rural Communities,
on Facebook, y'all.
and I post them. I try to do them every Wednesday night. So there's quite a bit. Let's see. So the Calvary Chapel, again, is called Family Safety and Resource Fair. There's so much out there. There's some information about the Silver Palooza in Silver City, another Lyon County event. That's going to be Saturday at, I believe, the Silver City School area.
Silver City Schools.
Yeah. And then there's some information about Troop 847 with one of their garage sales, yard sales coming up.
Right.
And then 4-H group is starting back up in the greater Dayton area. And so they're looking for members as well.
I did have a 4-H tie and a hat and everything.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Did you? They do all kinds of stuff. And I had mentioned probably in the last, I'd say 6 months, well, don't they have a 4-H group around here? Didn't they have one? And so I'm so glad that they're having that. So they'll have that. There's car washes going on. And then there is a mission money geared towards the military, about finances for the military, which will be on the 28th. And it says empower, honor, commitment, maximize your benefits, strategize to build wealth, and key financial concepts. And then there is also a summer camp. It's already started now. It's with Computer Core. It's a summer tech camp, and it says 2K25. And it's for there are 3 separate tech camps, each lasting for 2 weeks, and are held at 4630 US Highway 50 East over in Carson City. If you were coming from Dayton going into Carson City, it's on your right-hand side. So there is one for June 16th, which is already started. The next one will start. It's July 7th. And then the third camp will be July 28th. And so the first camp, which started on the 16th, is called Alpha. The second camp starting July 7th is Bravo. And then the third one on July 28th is Charlie.
It's so much fun to watch you. You're truly inspiring. How excited you are to just pass the information, connect the community together.
So I'm thinking, what do you call those? Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Foxtrot. What do you call all those?
I don't know how to say bad words.
Yeah, my dad used to do them a lot. So anyway, that is, I'm going to get a copy of that flyer. That is not on the Carson Rural Community page, but I will get it today. Let's see, this is the other half of it. So, Night Off the Streets. Night Off the Streets presents Hands Across Carson, Getting Groovy. Getting Groovy is on there.
Nice.
It's a barbecue dinner, music raffle, and auction on Saturday, July 19th from 4:30 to 8 p.m. at the Governor's Mansion. And that address at the Governor's Mansion is 606 Mountain Street. Tickets are $95 for dinner, dessert, and a beverage. And if you want to know more for that ticket link and some other information, you can go to NOTS, Night Off the Streets, NOTS, Carson.org. Okay, good thing I paid attention to that, huh?
Right.
I was like, oh, what are they talking about? So, yeah. And then Douglas County Sheriff's Department has Actions Fun Walk. And it says, walk or run for kids and adults with disabilities at the Action Fun Walk on Monday, June 23rd between 9 and 11 with the Douglas County Sheriff's Office and the Kiwanis Club of the Carson Valley. The event starts at the Heritage Park in Gardnerville, and so arrive by 8:30 to line up for the start. And more information can be found by contacting Kiwanis Club of Carson Valley. So those were our PSAs. So I just wanted to remind you that if you have anything you'd like us to talk about on the radio station, you can give me a call or a text at 775-400-1151. And I have to apologize to Rebecca at Lyon County School Board because she sent me an email and I was having the hardest technical difficulties from HE double hockey sticks.
The Lyon County School Board is very
yes.
to it,
And so I was a couple of days late in even responding to her because I was just having so much technical difficulties between that phone really hard crash and then Microsoft doing its thing. And I always have to wait for someone to come to my house. I live with a chief IT officer. That means I have to wait until he has time.
That's right.
Yes. So anyway, Rebecca, I'm so sorry. We are going to plan this better for next year or any other events that you have. And so with that, Shahla, thank you so much. I want you to come back and visit with us. This is a great conversation for the veterans and seniors as well. as well as just for the community itself.
Well, thank you for having me.
You know,
That mean a lot
Yeah,
to
I
be
think
able to
more
share
people
that.
need to know about you guys.
Yeah, thank
There's
you.
not a
Yeah.
lot of places where groups can meet and get together, and this is just like awesome.
Well, we do have a meeting place, that's for sure. If you're looking for
Yes.
a place to meet up and all that,
Yes.
contact Veterans Healing Camp
Yes.
number and
Say that number again.
775-781-2394. I promise you, we always answer,
Good.
even it's 3:00 in the morning.
Oh, wow. That's commitment right there.
It really is, because that's phone is next to me.
Oh,
Yes.
that is so amazing. Thank you so
Yes.
much for that.
Oh.
So we have just a few more seconds to go. So I'm just going to turn around and look at folks on our little screen here and say thank
Happy
you so much.
Juneteenth.
Yes, and
Yes,
it's Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
My
Yes.
wife is off, probably asleep at home.
Oh,
She's
let her
probably
enjoy
up.
herself.
Can
but,
I add something?
Oh, yep.
I have a veterans dear to my heart. It's his birthday today.
Oh.
Roland.
Oh, happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Roland.
Wish you happy birthday.
What is he, 29?
I can't tell you that, but he's a veteran, and want to thank you for all that you do and done and your
Good.
service.
Thank you. Thank you, Roland. Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Yeah, this was
Okay.
so awesome. Thank you
Wave
so
bye-bye
much.
Thank
now.
you. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye to the podcast. And for everybody else, you are listening to KNVC 95.1 FM, Carson City, or knvc.org for people outside the listening area. Thank you for listening.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you next Thursday.
Bye-bye now.
Bye bye.